Top of the morning, everybody. Moving a little later than normal today. I had to drop my mom off for an appointment. So boom, we had news this morning, 8:30. Numbers look like they came in better than expected. Unemployment pretty much dead on. Okay. So what does that mean for us? Let's look at it from a daily perspective. We had this close pullback. In my opinion, this looks to be a Wednesday low of the week. Sweep the low, retraced. Looks like we probably look to push higher today as of right now. This changes, well, doesn't necessarily change things. We have our sweep of liquidity in here. All right, well, more so like this, if I'm being honest. This was our sweep here yesterday, 9:30. That was our sweep of liquidity. All these internal lows are gone. Push higher, we close above, so we get our change in state of delivery. What the hell is going on? So we have our change in state of delivery now on the 4 hour. So 4 hours should be bullish. Our chart is bullish. What it looks like we're doing is we're reacting to this this order block in here. No, not quite. 4 hour, yeah, 4 hour order block is what we're reacting to. But I have to say, overall price is still bullish. This is our change in state of delivery, so we are bullish here. From this point, we're bullish. We need to close below this point in order to be bearish. So 1 hour looks like we're coming into the stacked FEG for potentially going higher. This is clearly a new, well, 9:30 open push down. She looks to take out all these lows. Let me turn on my oh, there we go. Turn on my tool. Ooh, actually, we may be going down lower, mainly because we didn't really get a close. There's no real manipulation at these midnight lows. We kind of just expanded up all of London, tapped into the 4 hour. Now we're going. So let's see. Let's be patient here. Where can we look for price to potentially give us a reaction? That's how I like to look at it. Where is price more than likely going to give us a reaction? Well, I see this breaker here, which is very clear. We have this order block here also. It's also very clear. So I would expect price to come up into this area here before going lower or continuing higher. Kind of depends, but personally, how I'm seeing this is all liquidity. All this is liquidity. And this is now a sweep of liquidity for us to go higher. That's how I'm looking at it. But, jeez. 1 minute is back bullish again. But it doesn't look like it's giving us anything as yet. Let me go back out for a second and let's see. Yeah, this is a bit of tough PA. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow my ISPs. And what do my ISPs tell me? 4 hour ISPs here. This is last push up. This is technically a type 1 that failed. So technically we'd be bearish. This is the ISP point that would have pushed bearish. this ISP point got broken very clearly here. So we should be bullish from a 4-hour perspective. If I'm looking 15 is telling me that we are bearish, but contacts and everything is telling me that we could still be bullish because actually, did we sweep this? Oh, we swept these lows, which is London lows. Just swept London lows, so that helps. Just swept London lows. So yeah, I think we're bullish. I think we've done what we needed to do. I think we're bullish. In terms of a setup where I can get an entry, I'm not seeing one. If I'm being honest, this is not very good price action at all. If it is, we're looking for some form of an entry. This may develop later into being something that gives us an entry, but as of right now, there's nothing, there's no structure for us to get in an entry. This is looking like a Judas swing down before us rallying completely straight up, but I still need something to give me some form of an entry, and that makes sense, right? And as of right now, I don't have that on the 1 minute. I think I did have that here with this order block where, you know, change and save delivery here on the 1 minute. Probably could have got in, well, maybe not, because this is 9:44, so I don't enter before 9:45. So this wouldn't be a valid entry for me. Let me check here on the 2 minute if there's anything of that sort. No, I'm not sure I'm calling this an ISP failure because I don't think this came to 50%. Maybe it did, but it doesn't look like it did. Okay, yeah, I did. Wait. Yeah, I did. So this push away came to the 50%. So yes, I can count this now as an ISP failure. Whoops. Yeah, it's just I can count this as an ISP failure here, and this would be this should be an ISP to go lower. This fails. There's no ISP that gets put in. So this would be something like this, covering that. A bit large, if I'm being honest. So yeah, not really like it. We're kind of trapped between two ranges. We are trapped between two ranges. So what are those two ranges? Obviously this high, this range here. Reacting to the 4-hour order block. We're also trapped in this 1 hour kind of liquidity sweep here, which I personally, I don't like these types of days, especially where you just see London just rally. Well, not necessarily even London, pre-London, just open, just rally, straight rally. Personally, I like to have a nice healthy drop below the midnight open, sorry. Something more so like instead of just coming down like that and then going up, I like to have something more like this and then go up. That's a lot more, in my opinion, more sustainable than not. But I do see, I still do think this is, after sweeping London lows, I do think this is still going to push us higher. But it's just a matter of I'm not seeing an entry, right? That makes a lot of sense. This would have been it. But out of my time slot. This one probably could have been it. Could have been one. This is the only FEG available, but this stop is a little large. So, and I'm pretty sure target would have been tapped already from a manipulation range standpoint. Let's just check here. Not quite. So there's still room there. But yeah, I'm gonna be patient, see what presents itself. Because again, falling knife. Kind of want to confirm which direction we're going. This week has been pretty trash, though. I won't lie to you. See what's going on in the Discord, if anything. Nada. We'll get back to that. Mosquito. So this is our ISV low here. Well, 2 minute there's nothing. 3, nothing. 5 does have this break, this IFEG break, but you also have this massive FEG, which is clearly the catalyst of the entire move. So I would even look at this one. I'd more look at this one. So yeah, gotta be patient. 15 minute probably doesn't show anything of substance. Not really. And it just shows more so that we're trapped in a range. But what it also kind of shows me is now we're forming this FEG in here. So if it is that we wanted to go short, we'd probably come into here, react to it, and then go short. And my target for that would be these lows. 100%. Looks to be those lows. All right, cool. So now we have a 1 minute. It's not official yet, but we will have a 1 minute SMB. And this thing's just taking off. 1 minute SMB. We've got that inverse there. Don't really have an order block or anything to go off of. Phew. Really is some ugly P8 today. $9.58 coming up. I'm just gonna wait till 10 o'clock before taking anything.
Virtually everything.
Alright, we're looking at 10 o'clock yet. 9:58 still. Uh-huh. Alright, 10 o'clock candle here. Start a new ISB. Delete this. This is irrelevant now. So this kind of, how do I want to word this? This kind of solidifies a little bit of what I was saying in terms of we're trapped in between two ranges. Obviously, this is the first one reacting to the order block that pushed us lower. This is clearly running. Jeez. On the 15, we clearly have a change of state delivery, but nothing to show for it, if that makes sense. Would have preferred price to come back up into the order block and then kind of roll over, but it doesn't always work that way. Doesn't always work that way. This is the SMB. This is a valid entry here, technically. You would cover this high. Oh, that's way too many, too high for me, though. In terms of risk, yeah, I'd pump out a lot, but in terms of risk, that's a very high number. Especially on a 1 minute. So now, actually, on the 4 hour, we just tapped into the FEG. We are bullish. So we have reacted here. So this reaction is now over. This reaction is now beginning. We have kind of a confirmation that this is our order block. Tapped into the order block. So if we do get some form of a reversal pattern going on in here, I would not mind taking longs. And targeting probably these highs. What did 830 do? 830 did absolutely nothing. It did push us higher to potentially push us lower, which seems pretty interesting. 830 almost, it's almost like it really did just push us higher to make us go lower. I'm going to be honest with you right here. I'm not 100% sure I know what's going on in terms of where price is going. My instinct is telling me that this wants to get tapped into before deciding anything. My instincts are also telling me, though, that the 4 hour is bullish based off of this. Based off the fact that we swept liquidity, these equals in here. We pushed higher, we tapped into the order block, which is unmitigated. Now it's mitigated. We come back into the sell side order block to go higher. That's how I'm looking at price right now. But I mean, price can come lower, take out these equal lows, and then decide to go higher. That is 100% plausible. So that's why I say I'm a little. I don't really know where price is going. If I'm looking at 15-minute, which is usually the determining factor for this morning trades, yeah, we're bearish, right? We are very much bearish. But I don't think I get in this. I don't think I get in anything here today. I don't reply. I don't think there's very good conditions to trade. But I'm going to stay here because you never know what can happen in 20 minutes. Something could develop that makes a lot of sense, and that's that, you know? Now, I'm looking at this. This here now would be a change in state of, not a change in state. This would be a ISP failure if we close above, which we clearly did not. This is our new ISP point, or at least should be. How I kind of look at this, if we close above here should be some form of something to hop in. Target wise, it's a bit tough, isn't it? Don't really have a manipulation range. Oops. I don't really have a manipulation range. We do have liquidity that was swept. Ooh, but now this is just looking like equal highs. Ugh. More so, this is now the ISB high that needs to get broken. Definitely not a trade I like to take. These. Oh, but I don't really like to take these, especially since it's at a liquidity point, but I think this is a trade that can be taken. Well, not even so, because we didn't even close below. I thought we closed below this, solidifying this as an ISB. But we did not close below. So, especially in this particular area where we are, what do we call this? Where we're in a significant discount after plummeting how we did. Do you catch a falling knife? You shouldn't. But at the same time, we just swept liquidity in here. So it's just not, when I say it's not high probability, it's probably a decent probability, but it's just that it's not a type of trade that I like to take. I like cleaner trades in this. I would say this is probably a C. A C, yeah, maybe more like a B minus kind of setup. I'd rather not take it. But it could very well work out. Which is no problem at all. It looks as though we have a new manipulation range, which is this low to this high. This is an this shouldn't an ISP that shouldn't have been broken, but it was. But we didn't close below. Just another kind of issue that I have with it. Funnily enough, this is probably the inverse. Okay, this is probably an inverse that could have been taken, but it's okay. I'm not gonna take it now. I'm not gonna take it now, obviously, but I'm more looking at this as a failed ISP. It's just looking like it's gonna materialize. So how this would look is something like this. Did we close above? I just want to check if we closed above. If we did, I'm in. We did. So let me buy it. Contract. There we go. One contract. One contract. No. If I'm looking at this, we'd be like this. I'm gonna aim for these highs here. It's probably the right thing to do. Yeah, the 2 standard deviations is here, but I'm not gonna do that. Wait, where's it? Oh, yeah, that can be erased. The reason for me taking this trade is, let me delete some of this. Let me delete some of this stuff. I wish I could delete this line, but I'm not gonna. So, the reason for me taking this trade, we have a sweep of this, which creates this as a new ISP. We push lower, we fail to close below. Price gives us a, what do you call this? An inverse FEG. Price pushes higher, closes above this point, this new potential ISP point, giving us an SMB. No, sorry, ISP failure. All right, we close above, ever so slightly, but we still do close above. So from that point we close above, this is now solidified as a, or should be solidified as a ISP failure, right? So I have the confluence of this, which is my SMB, which is my inverse FEG. Price closes above it, comes back, taps in. So I should be bullish from this point, but I kind of wanted to wait a little bit longer to get that confirmation. And price pushed higher. We closed above, great. Gave a little pullback, and now we're pushing higher again. So that's kind of how I looked at it when trading it. And the reason behind why I took the trade, I want us to start displacing though. I will say that. No displacement. It's not looking too hot. Even here we're not displacing, but I mean here even solidifies it a little bit more because we do close above, so that helps. I know where my stop is going. I know where my target is. So let me put my target in. So this should be sell limits here. So I'll put one sell limit here. This high. Sell limit. There you go. At that high. And my stop right now should be sell stops. Depending on where this candle goes, I'm gonna be break even. Yeah, I'm going. I'm probably. Depending on where this candle closes, I might be break even. If we close something like this, I'm break even for sure. And that's gonna be a risk-free trade for the day. Yeah, this is. I'm gonna go break even here. So this is gonna be a sell stop. Wait, can I not put no sell stop? Wait, why can't I put a sell stop? Oh, sell stop. I guess it's this one. Let me see. Stop. I want a sell stop at. If I want it significantly lower. 95. Let me do that. Sell. Yeah. I think that's right. Except may not do anything I don't know anything about. Okay, cool. So right now my stop is here. We come down here, I close the trade. Reason being, I'm not 100% sure what to do with this sell stop business. Just don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wait that out a little bit. So regardless, it's a winning trade, which is good. I do have my target, as you all can see. It's just a matter of whether we get up there or not. Reason my target is where it's at. 2 standard deviations. This low, this high. Like that. that brings us a little bit higher than where my thing is. So this is the last, I won't say last point of liquidity, but I expect price to come through there and take that out. Before doing something, I don't know what's gonna do, but I'm gonna be out at that point. So yeah, not too sure what this kind of trade is gonna present in terms of about 160, 170, whatever. If I had multiple positions on, I would take some off here. Kind of can't do that because I'm only trading one micro contract. So yeah, I just gotta stay vigilant. And patient. Vigilant and patient. We'll go this on a 2 minute real quick. Based off the 2 minute, price surely should not close below here. This will be the new ISB for this, so you should not close below there. Same with the 1 minute. This would now be an ISB failure if we come and close below here. So I'm really going to be watching this point here. I mean, yeah, we can wick it, but closes are, I'd rather not have a close below there. It's looking like it. Yep, it's probably going to do that. All right, cool. I'm out. Really aggressive push down though. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I'm out. Cool little trade for the day. Felt really calm during the trade. Didn't feel anything of no malice, no anxiety. Just felt good through the trades. Just tracked where price was at, tracked what price was doing, and did what needed to be done. That's it. It is a win. Excuse me, not the best win. Let me see here. Let's just turn around and just move up. But I definitely would have been out break even there. Executions. Let's do that. Yeah, I 100% would have been out there. I would have been out break even. But that's alright. I got in somewhere like this. I was looking at a stop below here. Definitely would have been out break even. And my target was these highs. Something like that. Let's check here a little bit lower. Actually, a really good fill on that. Really good fill. And I was out. Was out there for about 1 hour. Something like that. For about 1 hour. So So yeah, that's essentially the trade. Now this looks like a sweep of liquidity to go higher. Yeah, this looks like it's probably going to continue on up. But in any case, I would have been out break even. And in this particular case, I'm out with profit, so I honestly can't complain. Probably could have gotten out a little bit earlier, considering this will be the ISP failure, but we still need a confirmation on the ISP failure, to be quite honest with. Here's what we got here, and then I was out pretty quickly on the open of this candle. So can't complain. Good trade, good win, and yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Wait, where's my